If you're a small business owner looking to create a professional poster to promote classes, events, or literally any special offers, you're in the right place. Today I'm going to walk through how to use Generate Template in Adobe Express, the quick and easy create anything app, to quickly design a custom poster in minutes, even if you have no design experience at all. For this example, I'll be making a poster for a new Pilates studio called Pulse and Flow to promote their first class free offer. This poster is going to hang in the window of their studio, so we're going to be designing a print thing, but you can also use any of these techniques for your online promotions as well. The first thing we're going to do is navigate to Generate with AI. We're going to click on that, and then we're going to come down to Generate Template. So underneath this drop down here, we can create an Instagram post, Facebook, flyer, card, whatever. We're going to pick poster because that's what we're making today. In here is where you're going to put your prompt, but I highly recommend being as specific as possible because that will kind of guarantee a better outcome for you. Okay, so I'm gonna paste in my prompt here. I've been a little bit more detailed. My prompt is gonna say, new yoga studio announcement, use soft natural tones like warm gray, soft pink, highlight the studio name, location, and your first class is free. Include a clear, inviting call to action like sign up now with minimal modern typography. We're going to click on generate and let the AI create a design template based on what we've put in. Generate template has given us a couple of ideas here. We can generate more results to pick through by clicking this button. Actually, like this one right here, we're gonna pick this one. Once we select it, it's gonna create a new project for us. This looks a little different than what we've kind of done in the past. On the right here, we're seeing print and deliver. We're gonna talk about this a little bit later on because we can actually print this poster directly through Adobe Express, which is a really great feature. And in the menu on the left, there's templates, media, text, elements. This is where you're gonna make all of your changes to your design. We can replace placeholder text by selecting the text and then pasting in our own text. I want this to say first class free, and this is gonna be the largest thing on the page because this is what I want to catch people's attention as somebody's kind of walking by the window of that studio. And we can make adjustments to our text by selecting the text, coming over to the left. Window pops up here. We can change the font. We can change the text layout. We can change the color, the outline. We can generate text effects. We can add a drop shadow here. There's lots of stuff we can do. If we accidentally add a drop shadow like I just did, we can come back here to none and go back. So we added our first class free, but what I wanna do is apply the brand that we've already worked on. And because I've already gone ahead and made a brand kit, I'm gonna come over to brands, select Pulse and Flow. You can see color palettes, fonts, templates here. We're going to apply the brand and it's just going to change all the fonts and colors. And now we can go and adjust them. So I'm just going to replace some of this text here with text that I want to have here. And we're just going to adjust the design by deleting elements that we don't want, moving text boxes around, making text centered and larger if we want it to be larger. When we're designing something for print, we want to make sure we have some nice margins around the edges. So if things are bleeding off the edge or there's text that's too close to the edge, that might get cut off when it's printed. So I usually like to add about a 1/2 inch margin to each side when I'm designing a poster, maybe even more than that. First class free is gonna be our most important thing. Now, the thing that we're missing here is a logo. So we're gonna wanna add that. To add our logo, we're gonna come over to brands, logos. Let's try and see what our colored logo looks like in here. Actually looks pretty good. Once you're happy with your poster, you're gonna wanna review it to make sure that all your final information is correct. Everything is looking good. We've got all of the integral information in there, that it also looks polished, professional, and there are no spelling mistakes. We can either do one of two things. First of all, if we are printing this ourselves, we're gonna come up here to download and we're going to select PDF print. This is going to be our best file type for printing. If we have a image that kind of goes beyond the page, we're going to select show bleed and crop marks, but we have nothing going beyond the page's edge here. So we're just going to hit download to save time. So you don't have to go out and run around and find a print shop and then go get it printed and then come home and da-da-da. We can actually print directly through Adobe Express. If this window isn't here on the right, we can come up here to print and bring that up. We can see a little preview of what this is going to look like. Size, we got a couple of different sizes here. I really like 11 by 17 for like a standard just kind of poster like this. It's big enough, but not too big. Of course, if you want to go larger than that, we can go all the way up to 24 by 36. But in my opinion, 11 by 17 is probably pretty good. Paper type, we've got two options here, value poster paper matte, archival heavyweight paper. So if you're doing something a little more permanent, maybe you want to go with the heavier weight paper, but because this is just gonna be a poster, it might be a limited time offer. I'm just gonna kind of go for the cheapest one possible. So I'm gonna go for a value poster matte. In frames and hardware, we're not doing that. We're just gonna literally tape this to the window, and then we can add our quantity. So you can save a certain percentage the more you order, which is really helpful. So I'm gonna order 2 posters for $22. We can add that to our cart, check out, and have that shipped directly to our door. So that's it. You've created a professional poster for your small business with Adobe Express. It's super easy, fully customizable. Try it out for your next class or event, and let us know in the comments what you create.